If you're not confused and like overwhelmed at times, if not constantly, but if you're not at least consistently feeling confused, overwhelmed, frustrated, uncomfortable, you're doing something wrong. Okay? If you're a dude in your 20s, you should be trying stuff. You should be experimenting and figuring out what works and what doesn't. You should be pursuing something of meaning. Because think about the opposite. Imagine you're always comfortable. You're never really being challenged. You always understand everything. You're most likely not really trying to achieve anything of value. And when I say of value, I don't mean of like intrinsically valuable. Like, you are free to set your own goals. That's the awesome thing about being a human and being alive. You can set your own goals and decide what you care about. And it's not going to be the same for everyone, right? I'm not even talking necessarily financially. Maybe you don't value finances as much, and that's fine. Maybe you just want to get really good at guitar, or you want to just, travel on a shoestring budget, or do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Just, you have the freedom to choose what you want to do. And when you go and you pursue that, there's always going to be some friction, because if it's anything of meaning, it's something that you don't have right now. It's something different. You want a new experience. And that's always going to require you to change your habits, the way that you respond to stimulus. It's going to be uncomfortable, is the bottom line. You're not going to know exactly how it all works. You're not going to have everything planned perfectly. And there's degrees to this, right? If you're trying to start a business, an online business, it might be a higher degree of discomfort and uncertainty and frustration. It's really just up to the individual, like how much of this you're going to feel, but you're always going to feel a certain degree of this overall, of these sensations that you could classify as discomfort. Okay, if you're feeling this, but it's in the pursuit of something meaningful, that's how you know that you're doing something right. Because you don't want to be that guy that's just sitting around going through the motions, numbing his mind, just consuming, boring, repetitive content on social media, Netflix, just putting bad stuff into your body, just living a meaningless life, I guess. Like that is comfort, technically. You're not experiencing the frustration and the confusion of trying something new, but you're wasting away. Like, what are you doing with your life? So to me, that is a way worse situation than to actually be trying to do something and feeling these emotions of like, oh my God, like I have no idea what I'm doing, and you just feel dumb. But by feeling dumb, you get smarter and you actually make progress and you evolve, okay? Even if you don't achieve the thing that you're trying to achieve, you will evolve just by putting yourself through this and enduring the discomfort and learning to deal with it and to keep moving forward. It's worth it. Like, that's the main thing that you're getting. It's the character development. And maybe this pursuit won't work out, but the next one, you'll be way more prepared for that one. And maybe that will be the one that works out. And there's a higher plan is the point. Like, you can't always see why you're going through what you're going through. Just know that it's normal. If you're pursuing something meaningful and you're feeling discomfort and frustration and confusion, that's awesome, and that's a great sign that you're on the right path.